Good morning, guys, and welcome to my first hashtag vlog. So, as you guys can see, to live up to the Mr. Productivity and the Productivity Guru title that my friends have been giving me, I'm waking up about 5:30 a.m. I'm just kidding. These LEDs don't work, and it is actually almost 8:30. I'm going to get ready, take a shower, brush my teeth, and take you guys along for most of my day, hopefully, and put some commentary on for what this video will actually be about. Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jatin and I'm an MD MBA student who's currently finishing up his MBA. This is my first attempt at vlogging, but you know what? I don't want this to be just a regular vlog. I'll actually be touching on a topic that I think is important to discuss and I think students can learn from. As we advance in society, getting into medicine and other healthcare fields is getting tougher by the day, and with this came the concept we know as being a pre-med or a pre-dent student. I did my Bachelor's of Science in Physiology and Pharmacology, which led to a lot of people assuming that I'm doing physiotherapy or pharmacy. And I remember thinking, to explain that I want to pursue medicine, maybe saying pre-med would be an easier thing to say. But the thing is, by saying pre-med, I'm automatically putting a label onto myself. Like we don't usually hear anyone saying I'm pre-law.
Point of parliamentary procedure.
Don't screw around. They're serious this time.
Take it easy. I'm in pre-law, man. Thought you're pre-med. What's the difference?
So today, I'll be going over some of the reasons why I believe we shouldn't label ourselves as a pre-med or a pre-dent student, and also talking about what we can say instead. Make sure to watch right until the end where I share my final thoughts, but first, let's get back to the vlog. You don't have to sit like that. You can put on your seatbelt.
Okay.
Your safety is priority, not the vlog. While we were eating breakfast, we were listening to my sister's lectures. And I'm not a medical student yet, but she is in first year medical school. The lecturer was talking about these things. And they were talking about the ingredient carnitine and how more carnitine over a long period of time is linked with heart failure. I think that'll be one of the most interesting things about studying medicine. It's going to really make me reevaluate some of my decisions. Either way, this is not medical advice by any means. I'm not even allowed to give medical advice when I'm in medical school. Yeah, I don't know. Ashley, what are your thoughts on the energy drinks? I know you're not a huge advocate for one.
I am not.
Do you drink energy drinks?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Like during finals.
That's fair. Hopefully I will make a playlist with non-copyrighted music. You know what? Why don't we play that one song?
Why don't you beatbox?
I'm good, honestly. I don't think the vlog is ready for that just yet. Okay, so this is the song that Ashley does not like. We'll play this at like a really low volume, so at least there's some background music to this. But yeah, we're driving to Ashley's house so she can get some gym clothes. Then we're gonna be hitting up the gym, getting that standing desk, dropping Ash home. I will need to go and run some errands, and then I'll probably continue the vlog after picking up the standing desk. I'll continue the vlog when I'm home. So see you guys later. Okay guys, so we're done at the gym. We picked up the standing desk from Ashley's house. I'm super pumped. This was a task and a half to get it inside. I think it'll be even more difficult getting it off, but this is going to be a game changer for my productivity. It's going to be a game changer for my lower back health. I think it's going to finally let my lower back just recover in peace. So I'm really excited. I'll see you guys later when I'm at my house. So I got the standing desk set up. I think this is a really good spot for it. We have really big windows in the house, so it's really nice to be able to just kind of study here, get lots of natural light in. So yeah, it's going to be here for another month. It's Ashley's, so once again, a shout out to her. I will link her Instagram somewhere on the screen here. While cooking, I'll go over the biggest reason why you shouldn't be calling yourself the cliche pre-med. And it's because you're labeling yourself with something that has a false sense of accomplishment with it. It's almost like a cheat code for saying you're in medicine, because you're assuming you'll be in medicine one day. But the reality is that most of us as an undergraduate student haven't put in the work or really gained an understanding of what it means to be a physician. Let's say you don't get into medicine. Instead of a pre-med, are you now a post getting rejected from medical school student? No. You'd rather still be an aspiring physician, one who would love to be a physician one day. So wouldn't you want to say, I am an aspiring physician, hence speaking with passion rather than as a status symbol? And if that doesn't resonate well enough and you think that saying pre-med really gets that point across, then say I'm taking pre-med classes rather than I am a pre-med. It's kind of what's nice about having a Easter break this week, that I can just work on my own terms and on my own schedule. For my MBA, I usually have evening classes, so I would have not been able to do this meal prep in the evening time. Yeah, I'm hoping to stay up till 11 today, and that means I've got 5 hours to get some serious studying done. So yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so while I put in some serious study hours, let's go back to the main discussion. When you call yourself a pre-med, you are ultimately letting things such as your scores, the amount of volunteer activities, and what school you want to get into define you. You shouldn't let your school life define you. I'm a strong believer in the fact that you can be much more than what you're doing in school, and that one should have as many hobbies as possible. That's why my video that will be posted next week will be on how to get into a professional college while still maintaining a social life. I have a friend who's in dentistry, and when people ask him at social events as to what he does, he says he's a student, because at the end of the day, that's what he truly is. Now that's something that even I can learn from and see whether I want to be that person that flaunts around the fact that I'm a medical student, or at the end of the day, I'm just a student who's learning something he's super passionate about. Okay guys, so studying has been going really well, but we're going to take a break now to do my stretching routine. As you guys can see from the calendar, I was actually supposed to be stretching 10 minutes ago, but oh well, better late than never. The last reason I want to discuss is to not limit yourself to thinking that you're going to definitely do medicine. You may have heard about the term tunnel vision. What does it mean? It means to completely focus in on the one line of thought rather than admitting that there are other options. You gotta stop and think. What if you're focusing on the wrong tunnel? What do you do then? You'll find yourself 4 years down an undergrad degree to only realize that you don't even want this. Almost everyone experiences imposter syndrome, but it hits the so-called pre-meds the most. So by labeling yourself as a pre-med, you may accidentally limit your mind to just one career. I'm not saying to not set goals, but you need to have a system to reevaluate those goals every year. One of the biggest things about me is every year I would ask myself 2 questions. Am I enjoying what I'm learning in school right now? And do I still want to become a physician one day? If the answer is no, then don't be afraid to sit down and think about what else interests you. Okay, so we're done stretching and now it's time to work on my Notion dashboard. I'd ideally get some more studying done today, so I don't think I'll have too much time to spend on Notion itself. But I know if I invest time into Notion right now, it'll make my next coming weeks a lot more productive. So that was pretty much my day. It's time to do my bedtime routine and do some reading before I head to sleep. So ultimately, the main takeaway from the video is to not limit yourself by putting a label onto yourself. I'm not trying to call anybody out, and if at the end of the day you call yourself a pre-med, I'm not going to judge you. I've just seen a lot of people around me be impacted by this, where there's some serious negative impacts on their self-identity based on the fact that they want to get into dentistry, medicine, nursing, physiotherapy, or anything in healthcare or a professional college. I think there's a better way to approach it all. I think you can be a lot less stressed and relieve yourself the stress by actually making decisions that are passion-driven rather than like status-driven. Well, thanks for tuning into the vlog and watching right until the end. This was a fun experience for me, and I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. Thank you for being a part of my life.